Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to the Sacred Space. I hope you're doing well, and I'm glad you are here. Let's jump into a random, almost personal reading for you, okay? A random, almost personal tarot reading for you today, Scorpio. And we're going to start with listen, if you're ready, say I'm ready. Give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the Sacred Space and all that good stuff. But let's jump into the astro dice to see what your first message is. Okay. We got the third house. So when we get to the tarot, we're going to pull 3 cards. Okay. So third house, communication. Something may be going on with your siblings, or you may need to speak up for something for yourself. We had the Sagittarius glyph and the Mars. Mars and Sagittarius and third house. Well, and that 3 is connecting in with that Empress energy. I think it's time for you to do something adventurous. Maybe you've been telling yourself you want to do something fun and adventurous, but you just haven't. Maybe it'll be a great time to hang out with your siblings and just go have fun. If you can do that. I wish I could do that with mine, but this is not that. We won't get into that. A lot of you have heard that story, but maybe hang out with somebody who you view as a sister or a brother. Okay, but for a lot of you, if that's not your situation, we do have Mars, which is our original ruling planet. The third house is connected to communication. Sagittarius is connected to, spontaneity. Sag is the mutable fire. So it's time to change something up. It's time to stop talking about it and be about it, Scorpio. Whatever that is, it's time to stop talking about it and be about it. Okay. That's what time it is. What have you been talking about that you haven't done that is fun? Okay. When was the last time you switched up? Because third house is connected to Gemini, is connected to mutable energy also. When was the last time you switched up something and had fun? Okay. If it's been a while, you need to go and do something like that. If you've been doing things like that, stay in that energy. Okay. Stay in that energy. Let's get into the tarot. This is the Wild Reflections Tarot. Wild Reflections Tarot. Okay. Messages for Scorpio. Shit. Okay. I'm just going to shuffle and then I'll take the top 3 cards. Okay, Scorpio. I'm going to actually split the deck and take the top 3. This is just random. You got the 10 of Wands. See, this is why you need to do something fun. Because you've been working real hard. I like this 10 of Wands though, because he's not holding all the 10 wands. The basket is empty. He's got 1 wand. It's like, listen, I've done enough. I worked hard. I've been working my tail off. And I've been, it's time for me to release these burdens. I got to focus on me. And I love that energy right there. You also have the 5 of Swords. Because at times you feel defeated. Like, I can't do it all. Something is over and done. This bow and arrow, it seems like you've been held back for so long. Now it's time for you to bounce forward. Okay. And then you have the 7 of Wands in the reverse. And this is just saying it's okay to let your guard down. Okay. Maybe you don't do a lot of spontaneous things because your guard is up so much. Okay. Let your guard down. You see the fire. Mars is fiery. Sag is fiery. Wow. And then the third card is connected to swords. And you got the 5 of Swords right here also. So definitely don't worry about how things are going to work out. Just let your guard down and have fun. Somewhere in some area in your life. Okay. But just take it day by day and kind of loosen up a little bit, Scorpio. All right. I do want to clarify this. We're going to go into the mini dreamscapes tarot deck. So let's clarify why the 10 of Wands is here. Let's get some extra energy on this. This 10 of Wands energy for Scorpio. What else does Scorpio need to know? You had the Queen of Swords. I think in one of my decks, the Queen of Swords is said to be humorous. So this is like laugh out loud. Bring some joy back into your life. This is like, you know what you deserve. 10 of Wands. You don't deserve to be carrying the weight all the time. You know what you deserve. And it's time for you to speak up about what it is that you want and what you do not want. What you will and won't take on. What you will and won't add to the plate coming over this 10 of Wands. You understand? It's too much. It's too much. And I really feel like if you like me, you always love doing things for people. So you will kind of over obligate yourself, some of you. Okay? But just stop doing that. All right? Why is the 5 of Swords here? I was seeing the 9 of Swords and some other cards, but we'll take this one. I really just wanted to clarify with one. 2 of Pentacles. And I just heard the shoe is on the other foot. Something is happening where you used to feel defeated, but now the shoe is on the other foot. This may have something to do with somebody's karma, who may have treated you unfair, or, you know, did something low down or dirty or something like that to you. That's possible. Queen of Wands is out here, so it could have something to do with someone outside of you. But I just heard the shoe is on the other foot now. 3 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Well, someone may have hurt you. Someone may have done something dirty to you. 2 of Cups on the top of the deck. You may be dealing with a situation where you don't know how to feel about it. You may be weighing some options. Okay. And that needs to come to an end. Page of Swords. Yeah, you gotta start speaking up. Because something has to come to an end. You ready for a new beginning. And when you do something fun or spontaneous, some travel could be involved. Okay, I just heard word around town. You may be dealing with some people who are gossiping about you. The swords are about what is being said, and you know, the thoughts and the words. Okay. So something is about to get wrapped up. The shoe is on the other foot. I don't know what you're dealing with, Scorpio, you know, but the shoe is on the other foot in some situation, or it's about to be. With the World card being the last major arcana, and the Page of Swords being, and you got 2 Swords court cards out here. So this has to do with something you're dealing with some other people, a situation you had going on with someone else. Now the shoe is on the other foot. Why is the 7 of Wands? And I think the 7 of Wands in the reverse is like you don't even have anything to worry about. You won't even have to defend yourself. You may have a situation where there's some talk or gossip or something like that going around, and you won't even have to defend yourself. Somebody else may come in and be like, no. But the shoe is on the other foot. Why you got the 5 of Swords coming out again over the 7 of Wands in the reverse? Let's look at this and see what this could be saying to me. Oh my gosh, you've been dealing with somebody who just stabbed you in the back. Literally, the swords are going into the back of this person. Somebody, yeah, oh my gosh. We're going to put this over here on this other 5 of Swords. Well, no, we clarified the 7 of Wands. Fuck it. Listen. Because it's all tied together anyway, Scorpio. Look, I'm sorry you couldn't really see that. But literally, the swords are in this person's back, and then somebody's walking away. I feel like the shoe is on the other foot. You don't have anything to worry about. What this is telling me is that you can lay down some burdens. And like I said, this Queen of Swords could be somebody else speaking up on your behalf. You dealing with some people who have said or done some things and walked away from you like it wasn't nothing. And now the shoe is on the other foot, and there's people that are not with that. So they dealing with some people or saying something or doing something behind your back, and people are not with that. People are not supporting that mess anymore. That's over with the World card here. And these other people with the Page of Swords, they're finding out that the shoe is on the other foot. And people are not supporting that mess. And people are not going to sit around and keep talking about you behind your back. Eight of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You have nothing to worry about. Whatever the situation is you're dealing with, things are going to come together for you. They are coming together. Oh, things are coming together. You have nothing to worry about. Page of Wands wanted to show up. It's time to take some new inspired action on something. King of Pentacles showing up right here. I think you got some money coming in. Yeah. Okay, let's get up out of the tarot. High Priestess. Somebody knows better. They know better. You're dealing with somebody, they know better, but they may have too much pride. They're not going to say anything, but they know better. Okay, let's go into the Metaphysical Cannabis Oracle and see what comes out for you. The Metaphysical Cannabis Oracle. What is the message for Scorpio? Miracles. Woo! You got codes in nature, connecting with nature. You got a miracle that's about to happen for you. It's a miracle, Scorpio. It's a miracle. Yeah, some situation is coming to an end. The shoe is on the other foot, and you got a miracle that's about to happen for you. Yep. I'm going to look in the book and see if it's tied to any other tarot card or something. Let's go into the book and see what miracles it's talking about. Codes in nature. Page 105. This is saying work with rose quartz. A new thought pattern says I allow love to flow from my heart space with comfort. And it just cuts off. It says with comfort and it just cuts off. It says if this card comes up for you, it's the time to find messages in nature. There are secret codes in nature as shown in this card. By the giant tree with the roots developing a face in the trunk. In ancient legends, it is said that miracles take place under trees because the sacred Fibonacci sequence, which appears in all of nature, is a dimensional portal where which your angels sing through, purifying anything around them. We see a heart, a liver, intestines, and a brain. Earth plant is said to have the divine blueprint that corresponds to the human organ and is developed and is believed to heal and realign the organ on the 5th dimensional level. That's what this says. But anyway, it's time, connecting with nature. You got miracles about to happen. Okay. As well. So let's get into the Clarifying Life Situations Oracle. Message for Scorpio. Okay, the power of empathy. You may feel like being an empath is getting out of nature is going to help you get grounded. You may feel like being an empath is a curse and is a gift. Or it could be both. Show empathy towards your partner or frenemies or family or whatever. Show empathy. Understand their feelings and perspectives. Empathy nurtures emotional intimacy. Let's just go on the split. The joy of movement is coming through. Incorporate movement into your daily routine. Dance, exercise, or simply stretch. Movement energizes the body and it lifts your spirit. Let's see what comes through the Everyday Witch Oracle. affirmation for healing the heart. That affirmation for healing the heart. Burning some sage could be beneficial for you. Learn from life. It is what it is. Whatever you've been going through, learn from it. That Three of Swords did show up. And then you also have change and progress. Things may seem a little bit tough right now, but I feel like you're going to be making progress. Some things are about to change for you. Things may be looking like tough, maybe looking like you can't get through it. You cannot see the abundance that is flowing in. That's going to give you that push to make it through, okay? But you may see this when you get out in nature. That might be when it becomes very apparent to you. You understand? Let's get one more of these and then we'll go into the final deck, okay, Scorpio? Let's just go on the split. Prosperity and abundance. Look at it. Claim it. If you made it this far, say prosperity and abundance. Prosperity and abundance in the comment section. Okay? There's some earth magic that's going to happen when you connect in with nature. This is giving magician energy. Top of the deck, meditate to dig deep. All right, connecting in with amethyst crystal may be beneficial. Let's get a final message from the guidance from Gaia Oracle. Thank you for spending all this time with us, Scorpio. We'll take the top one if a chunk comes out. No more than 3. Let's see. If one flips over, we can read the top and the bottom of the deck. Message for Scorpio. Okay. Got the number 21, which is the World card also. And you got the guidance of the skunk. It says, I choose my battles carefully with self-reflection. I choose my battles carefully with self-reflection. Top of the deck energy is the guidance of the crab. Could be something significant with 2021. I honor my feelings and nurture what needs to heal. I honor my feelings and nurture what needs to heal. Bottom of the deck is the number 52, the guidance from Gaia, the wild card. And it says, I am in divine union with Gaia's guidance. I explore my untamed nature to be of service to the world. But see, I think you've been in this energy where you've been too much in the service to the world with that 10 of Wands. And something needs to balance out. There has to be balance. You understand? So those are the messages, Scorpio, for your random, almost personal reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for spending this time with us. And until next time, we'll see you in another video. Love.